What should be your number one reality now that you're in the music industry? Stay tuned. Peace and blessings, guys. My name is SG1 from the Grammy Award winning team, the Piecemakerz, and we teach you the music business tips and secrets to the music millionaires and entertainment elite. So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to learn more, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on the bell notification to be notified when we're dropping new videos. Now I'm gonna get right into it. The problem that most producers have, and musicians as a whole, is they expect instant gratification. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Instant gratification. Because we live in a world today where everything is pretty much given to us, we no longer have to slave over stoves and cook food. You know, we can put everything in the microwave and instantly get a dinner. You know, we now live in a world where technology's caught up with us in such a way that we can find answers, be given answers, and get things pretty much as quick as we want to. However, your reality should be one that is simply this: I need to put in the time, I need to put in the effort, I need to put in the work to make sure that I lay the foundation for me to be successful. That should be your focus, okay? That should be your focus. Not looking at soon as I drop a track or if I promote my track, someone's gonna recognize a hit and I'm gonna instantly become a star. This is so unrealistic because there is plenty of producers and artists and musicians in the world nowadays. Simply put, there's a ton of competition and everyone's banging out tracks. I think I receive on average 5 to 20 tracks a day from different producers that want me to listen to their music. Not including on top of the music that we receive in the channel that gets converted into spam. We get tons of music. And that says, again, guys, that there is a lot of competition out here. Now, what's the best advice I can give you as a producer to make sure that you stay focused and actually become successful? Understanding the music business. When I say understanding the music business, I literally mean that. Do you guys listen to me when I say to you that I have 30 years of experience in the industry? Over 30 years of experience in the industry, and combined with everybody else on the team, we have probably like 80. And those are combined years of doing music, learning music, understanding music, and then there is the understanding the business. It was never about the talent. Many of you have talent, and I keep saying this in a lot of my videos. You have talent, but what you lack understanding is the music business. I think I'm going in the wrong direction with this. So what should you take from me saying 30 years in the industry? It took half of that time in order to be successful. So it wasn't something that was instantaneous. Now, I mean, a lot of you are not going to hear this. You know what I mean? This is not a answer that you're willing to accept, but I'm being honest with you. I've been doing music since I was 10 years old. Been signed by labels, worked with different artists over my span and career. Have done concerts and shows with everyone from 2 Live Crew to Salt and Pepper, Heavy D, all the way up to Dr. Dre and Eminem, and have worked with these artists. It took the majority of my life at the current age that I'm at now to find a level of success. And even with that level of success, reinventing myself and coming up with more strategies to be able to stay relevant in today's music industry. And that means always constantly evolving, guys. You got to constantly be evolving. This should be your reality, that you have to evolve. And what I mean by that is when you look at the large, vast amount of producers and the tracks that's being produced, and you should come to understand that it's going to take much more than just production in order to make you successful. So something that you want to have an advantage over in your realm, or whatever it is that you do, like engineering or whatever, you want to understand the music business, okay? And the reason why I keep focusing on that is I've noticed there is not many of us that are actually teaching the music business in comparison to how many producers and musicians and artists there is. There's not many who have the hands-on experience to actually teach you, because many of those people who've come to understand the music industry, a lot of them haven't actually had hands-on involvement in the music industry. And I keep emphasizing that because I want you guys to really grasp the advantage that you need to take when it comes to the music industry as a whole. And that includes marketing. That includes strategic marketing. That includes business plans. This is a business, guys. Stop treating it like it's just a hobby. I want you to love your work. You got to have compassion for anything you do. You really do have to have compassion. And you have to have a want to do it and a need to do it. And you have to have a love to do it. But you also need to understand, once I get past all of those things that makes me who I am as a musician, what do I need to do to implement the proper strategy in order to make my craft, my hobby, work for me? How do I now make money off of this thing that I'm compassionate about? Because it's true when they say that people who are doing something they love become rich and successful because it's not about the money, but they also come to understand what it takes to make the money. Your music career won't happen overnight, even when it seems that way. With all these artists that are popping up left and right and they're finding their level of success, trust and believe me, these people didn't just learn how to start rapping yesterday and got a platinum hit the next day. That's not how that works. Oftentimes what is behind the scene is a constant battle, a struggle, understanding certain levels of the music industry, performing, a lot of performing, putting yourself at the right place in the right time so that the right people can see and or hear you. And if that doesn't work and all else fails, guess what? It's on you. Musicians and artists like Chance the Rapper, Young M.A. and the rest have shown you that you have to understand the music business in order to be successful, even if you are not going to be signed by a record label. So again, your reality should be understanding the music industry, understanding that this will not happen overnight. And for some of you, it won't happen within the next 2 or 3 years. Understand that you could be where you need to be in the next 5 to 6 years if you just take the time out, jump all in, okay? That's what I'm trying to say to you. And then do what you got to do now. The longer you procrastinate, the longer it takes for you to get to where you want to be at in your career. So guys, stop hesitating. Do what you need to do. Stop procrastinating. Go all in. Understand, learn the music business, the ins and outs of the music business. And once you're comfortable and you pretty much have all the parameters in place to get yourself where you need to be, there is no secret formula to being successful in the music industry. That is proven, okay? If there was a secret formula, everybody would be doing it. This is not like making Kentucky Fried Chicken, guys, where there's a recipe that you want to guaranteed get the same results every time. And that's not even true as well, because oftentimes people will have the template, they will have the secrets of the industry, they will have that secret recipe, and they'll still fuck up the chicken. Do you understand why? Because some people aren't focused. Some people walk away from the food while they're cooking so it burns. And I'm using these analogies as a simple way for you to digest what I'm trying to say to you. That even if you got the secret formula to the music industry to be successful, more than likely 80% of you will fuck it up because you're too laxed, you're too complacent, you're too comfortable. Okay? The greatest chefs in the world stand over the fire, they taste their food, they make sure that it's cooking thoroughly, and they stand over that pot or that food and make sure it gets done. They are hands-on with their product. You guys have to be the same way. And I apologize for using the food analogy, but shit, it's the best way for you to understand. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this particular episode. Get as much education as possible, man. Learn as much as you can, because that's the key. The more you learn and understand, the more it helps your business. And that is proven because you guys are watching beat tutorials, you're watching beat reviews, you're learning, okay, and you're applying it to the craft. But now it's time to pump it up and apply it to the business side of things. Put just as much energy into the business side of this than you do in the beat kit and the production side, so that there is an equilibrium and a balance between both, and you're not neglecting one more than you're neglecting the other. Alright guys, so understanding the music business is key, and I'm always going to push that. And if you haven't already, make sure you join the Music Millionaires Club by going to www.music-millionaires.com, sign up and become a member. Choose the lowest roll, choose the $9.99 roll, or just sign up for the free ebook. It doesn't matter to me, but get some form of education going so that you're comfortable and that your reality could be one that is comprehensive, understanding, and clear, that I need to be educating myself in the music industry. All right, guys? And again, realize It's not going to happen overnight, and it's also going to take you to perfect and hone in on your craft. And of course, as always, guys, if there's something you feel like I left out or that I just missed or you don't agree with, leave the comments below and let me know how you feel about what it's going to take for you to be successful. And also, guys, if you're new to this channel, again, make sure you stop by our website, music-millionaires.com. Sign up for the free ebook. Sign up for the free video lessons we're giving away. Sign up. My name is SG1 on behalf of the Grammy Award-winning team, the Piecemakerz. And remember, music is life. We're out.
Switching lanes on the fast lane, indicate on occasions, baking donut like cake, I'm whipping hard like it's paint, I'm acting lead while I'm backstage, ain't nothing brief about a rap.